Splash FM 105.5.
Welcome back to Beyond the Surface, actually. It is still the breakfast show, the morning splash on Splash 105.5. I was trying to find you a Christmas song to put you in the Christmas spirit, but that didn't quite work. So we're just going to move along because I have an interesting topic for you today. Because this is something that affects all of us. You better get somebody to find somebody to tune in to Splash 105.5 FM right now. It is Christmas season. There's going to be lots of buying. And what we're talking about today is not buying luxury or buying, we're talking about bare necessities. There's so many things that have affected us in this 2020. Let's start from COVID-19. Also, then we had, we have the recession as well. Border closure. Thankfully, the border, reopened last week. Can you please just help me adjust her microphone? Because before we came on air, I hope we are able to repeat or at least download just more than a bit of what we talked about before we went on air. But let's get to know you first, Marvelous. You're an accountant turned market woman.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about how you transitioned from accounting. Do you still practice, and where your passion for going to the market started?
Okay. Good.
Sometimes we underrate some of the things that we
peculiar. We have different factors that has make the price gone. We won't just say it's not a fluctuation, it's a hike.
Yes, true.
Because
prices never really go down in Nigeria.
But this one is a hike. In fact, we know before COVID, we know the prices of certain products. I can just give you some of them.
Yes.
Like rice sales for 50 kg bag of rice sales for like 18,000. Beans 50 kg 14,000.
Before COVID.
Gari a Congo is like 100 naira then. But now, when it was COVID, that same rice that sold for 18,000 sells for 37,000 during in Nigeria.
Our people, how can we be selling to our own people?
There is no price control system in Nigeria. If we are going to have that, government have to move up to the position where farmers farm and they want to harvest, government takes it up from them.
Yes.
By then they can control price, because my cost of production can be more expensive than your cost of production.
Yes, true.
And I will hike.
Yes.
North is far to here. Transportation. Now, this recent increase in pump price, that's another factor that make the price of food to be high.
Yes.
The recent increase in pump price of petroleum and diesel, they will transport all the way from North to Ibadan. And before they get here, gbogbo shaba mu ojú ọ̀nà, gbogbo ma ṣàṣàrí kí wọ́n load rice sínú truck, kí wọ́n ní kó mú wá. All those are factor in. And by the time they put it on it, they will put their overhead.
Yes, you had told me that in the north is actually quite cheap.
It's very cheap.
What is the price difference?
It's very cheap. I'm telling you, if I won't tell you, let me just use a percentage. What you buy here, think about half, 50% of it is what it sells for there.
What?
Can you imagine?
Double the price is what we buy.
Can you imagine? That is the truth. Because I trade with them, I travel.
Wow.
That is the truth. The person that wants to buy from all the gbogbo nǹkan tó fojú iná kó tó débi báyìí, ṣé kò ní rò mọ́ ni?
Òótọ́ ni.
Pẹ̀lú owó ọkọ̀ nǹkan, ṣé kò ní rò mọ́ ni? Ṣàbàmù náà ó rò mọ́. So that is it. That is what we are facing down here. Until we start farming here.
Yeah, great.
Until we start farming here, we have not started.
Okay, let's hold the thought there. We're going to take a short commercial break, because this conversation is deeper than how much is pepper, how much is onions. It's deeper than that until we start, like you said, start farming here. And that's why we're going to pick it up after this short commercial break. So make sure to stay tuned, because it gets even better.
More people go still be millionaire, but I'm no day bag of goodies.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, wọ́n ti sún ìfà náà wọ December ọdún 2020 tí a wà nínú rẹ̀ yìí o. Àwọn èèyàn ti jẹ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìfà. Ìfà sì tún pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ fún wọn náà láti jẹ o. Ìyẹn ni wípé o sì lè di olówó mílíọ̀nù. O sì lè jẹ ẹ̀bùn ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ bíi ti kẹ̀kẹ́, ọ̀kadà, ẹ̀rọ amóhùnmáwòrán àti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìfà o. Láti jẹ àwọn ẹ̀bùn wọ̀nyí, ìwọ ṣáà ti ra báàgì sìmẹ́ǹtì Dangote tí wọ́n kọ bag of goodies 2 sí lórí. Yọ káàdì tí ó wà nínú rẹ̀ kí o sì há. O sì lè jẹ ẹ̀bùn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Èyí tí ó tún ní kírẹ́dìtì ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ àti oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀bùn oúnjẹ Dangote. Rí wípé o tọ́jú káàdì náà kí o lè rí ṣàjọ láti jẹ agbátẹrù ẹ̀bùn. Ṣa gbogbo káàdì jọ láti ka TANGOT kí o sì di olówó mílíọ̀nù. O lè lọ gba ẹ̀bùn rẹ ní àwọn ibi ìtajà tàbí ọ́fíìsì Dangote àti àwọn ibi tí wọ́n ti yàn ní agbègbè rẹ. Yẹ ìwé ìròyìn wò láti mọ̀ sí ìfàyè yóò wà títí di ọjọ́ 15 oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2020 tí a wà nínú rẹ̀. Dangote bag of goodies apá kejì, kà á kí o sì di olówó mílíọ̀nù.
Papa, go, mama joint pain. Paragesic paracetamol.
Who no go no? Who no go no? No waiting. Hey, say better don't land there. Different kind pain, body o, back o, even joint pain sef don dey scatter when Vital Biotic Paragesic sama dem. Washerman back pain don comot. Market woman wey tanda from morning till night. E own pain sef no take comot. Yes o. Hey.
Paragesic paracetamol no be joke o. Im power na helele. Make una dey read the label well. Na Vital Biotics dey make am. But sha, if your pain no gree go, after 3 days make you see your doctor o.
Mo fi àkókò yìí kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tèmi ní ìlú Ìbàdàn pé a kú ìmúrasílẹ̀ tí ayẹyẹ oyè tí Mọ́gàjí ilé Adésún tá ó ṣe fún olóyè Kọ́lá ọmọ Àdábánijà ìjọ kẹta oṣù kínní ọdún 2021 ní Jọgọ Center nílùú Ìbàdàn.
àti gbogbo ayé máyégún K1 the ultimate ti sọ̀rọ̀. ìlú Ìbàdàn mi jigijigi. Jọgọ Center Liberty Road Òkè Àdó Ìbàdàn máa gba gbogbo lọ́balọ́ba lóko tọkùlù jákọ̀jákọ̀ lálejò. lọ́jọ́ Sunday ọjọ́ kẹta oṣù kínní ọdún tuntun January 3, 2021. pẹ̀lú pẹ̀ nítorí Mọ́gàjí ilé Adésún Kọ́lá olóòtú ọmọ Àdábánijà. akúkú tí mọ́tò olóòtú bẹ́ẹ̀. olóríire kan fi ẹ̀bùn ní fisa tuntun ṣe fàjẹ́. bákan náà lẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù kan náírà. paríparí pabambari lẹ̀bùn odidi ilé. iléeṣẹ́ Tapsop and Properties gbé kalẹ̀. 5,000 naira lásán tá a mú wìtìwìtì ló ń ta ládojúkọ Lájẹrú FM fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀. tẹ́mẹ̀ntì garden ládojúkọ ẹtì Ìbàdàn gángan. àtọ́fíìsì tó dojúkọ Jọgọ Center. VIP table of 10 1 million naira ní. a máa retí yín o.
Infinix Note 8, you make my world to the rotate. With my Infinix Note 8, you bring out the king in me.
Bring out the king in you with the all-new Infinix Note 8 smartphone. More quality pictures with 64 megapixel quad camera with AI imaging, MediaTek G80 chipset for better gaming and streaming performance, faster charging, and a 3-day battery life. Infinix, the future is now.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You were supposed to break it first. Says who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter. But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese. Anyhow you choose to cook your pasta, it will come out well because it is golden penny pasta. What if I want it jollof? You can enjoy your pasta however you want it.
I want to eat mine with my seafood okra. Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
Amatem soft gel wà fún ìtọ́jú àrùn ibà tí ara rẹ kò bá yá lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta lọ rí dókítà rẹ.
Yeah, that time don't reach, oh. Christmas don't come again, yeah. Mama's helping hand, oh. Now the seasoning for the season. Yeah, I dey look forward to hunger Christmas. Yeah, I dey wait for hunger Christmas. I dey think about hunger Christmas because Mama cook with hunger. Yeah.
Hunger, Mama's helping hand.
Uncle Dentist, what be cavities and how Colgate take they protect my teeth from cavities? Shey they use Kung Fu?
No dear, na hole for teeth they cause most tooth pains will be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, take brush every day. The confirmed formula could help keep natural calcium inside our teeth. We could protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the chosen teeth.
When I mean government involvement, I don't like. Permit me to say this. It's not all this seminar tamama sọ̀rọ̀ lórí agriculture tama jókòó tama pàtẹ́wọ́ tama ṣe. It has gone beyond talking and talking. We are at this point. Èmi á sọ pé there is food insecurity and ó yẹ ká declare state of emergency lórí kìíní yẹn. Let's go practically to the farm. How? Should I call on the governors,
yes, absolutely,
particularly the southwest governors? The way tán ṣe jókòó tán parapọ̀ tó ń wọ́n ṣọ̀kan tán ṣe àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ẹ jẹ́ ká parapọ̀ ká fún wa ṣọ̀kan. We need to look at the farm produce that we have comparative advantage in here.
Right.
Tó ń wù ní bíbá yìí. Not only that, we need to look at àwọn item tó ń wá láti north yẹn, possibility of cultivating it here.
Yes.
Àwọn kíní ilé wù. We are just thinking it can only go with the right fertilizer, the right machineries, they will grow. Can they try láti help people? Don't say go and farm. People want to farm. They don't know how to go
I know
about
people
it.
that have lost money trying to get into this whole
they will
agriculture
lose
thing.
money because they don't know the how. So government should make, I don't know, maybe training or something, or just be involved. Go with them on the job training.
Yes.
When I mean on the job training, you have a land, you want to do farm. For a lot of us too even want to farm. We don't have land. So I tell governors, our governors, please, if possible, get us land. Have these acres of land. And I want to say something, please, governors, our governors should control this way of selling land for housing. OT becomes something that is too much here and there. All the lands that are meant for cultivation, plant
estates.
Only want is so the estate. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, because they see this land cheap, they buy it. They don't get to build it until they die. Sorry to say, because they don't have the resources. But all this land can be used for farming.
True.
Let government see to control
Yes.
When they control it, they have lands that they know that this is for farming. And let them get people. You don't even have to give them the cash. Because we know, because of honesty.
Exactly. I think that's number one issue. Yes.
Greed. Follow them to the farm. Give them the seedling. Give them machinery. Give them fertilizer. At the point of harvest, take this thing from them.
Yes.
That way you can control the price.
Yes.
So that means what me fish factor overhead me, and by the time because
exactly. How about those grants that we always hear of? Fadama here,
God bless you.
here.
Please,
that government has been doing.
See, this Fadama here, this CBN grant is being used effectively up north. Ibi by anyone taking low.
Kilo day.
Let me tell you something. It's a heartbreaking thing for me when I think about this thing, because this money is released up from the federal government when it gets to certain people here because of our excessive greed in Nigeria. Somebody sits on that money, keeps it in the bank, it's multiplying. In fact, release it. We are coming. I have an experience. I don't want to talk about it, but this agriculture, especially for maize, corn. Federal government release the money. You gather the farmers. You ask us to collect form. Form, only form 2,000, 5,000 leg back from form. Nǹkan wọn àti ìrídì sìn. Ìgbà tí owó ò bá jáde, ìgbà ó lè fẹ́ ti nǹkan bọ̀. And farming has season for the corn. Ìgbà tójò bá ń rọ̀ ni. Ìgbà ó lè fẹ́ jáde. And you be saying federal government ò tún ṣe. Tí federal government ṣe tiẹ̀, èyí tẹ́ ẹ gbà, tẹ́ ẹ access it. Fadama. I have people saying that when they register for Fadama here, the Fadama they are using up north. Tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe dry season farming all year round. Àgbàdo kan máa gbọ́ pé wọ́n ń gbìn ní up north. Àwọn tó dé wọn lọ ń gbà wọn yàn án láwọn fún wọn lówó fàdá wọn rẹ̀rọ ọlọ́gì fún wọn. Ẹjọ́ kí lẹ̀rọ ọlọ́gì ní ṣe pẹ̀lú oko tó yẹ kán gbìn. And these people have farm. They are still using ọkọ àtàdá. We are not going anywhere.
So what do we do? For example, people are calling for restructuring. When we start to stand on our own, what do you foresee that would?
You are going to see that. Ebi apa. Don't be frugal.
Wow.
See walara. Need this part of Nigeria. Because what? We are not farming. Ṣé ní up north? Oúnjẹ wọn o, ebi ò dẹ̀ lè pa wọ́n. Yóò wá di pé wọ́n export oúnjẹ fún wa nígbà tá a bá ṣe restructuring tán. Táwọn ti ní well structured wọ́n máa iye tán bá pè fún wa la máa rà o. Yóò tún máa cross border. We are I don't want to be, I'm not negative. At the same time,
reality is
the reality that is facing us, if we don't do something now and put the structure down, this is the same thing that the government, even at the federal level, should have done. Wait, think about the way they can't build the agricultural sector in Nigeria, to stand. They didn't do it. Now, the same thing that is facing us now, we are going to face it if we are not careful. In this, I'm talking about Southwest. That is where for anybody that knows somebody that knows these people in government, they should please Forget all this. And see, I'm tired of hearing farm settlement, especially in this Oyo state. We have gone to the farm. As if that farm settlement is the only place we can plant something. There are lands everywhere. There are people with land.
Yes.
And please, it's a matter of urgency. They should go all out. Stop this talking in the office and you don't. Let the Southwest governors, let them access all this grants, the FADAMA, the CBN. And then commissioner for agriculture, monitor, follow up.
Exactly. When we know we already have an issue of corruption.
Yes, monitor and follow up. Let the feedback speak for itself, not just paper and write-off feedback they are telling you.
So true.
What is it? Okay, kini farm produce tari as a result of grants tari. Let's go there and see. Okay, we have seen this is the harvest. Okay, what? Monitor. See to results, not just. Okay, Atif, lower, it's easy to pass the ball.
Exactly.
Lower commissioner for Kinikan. We are not going anywhere.
So true.
Then I would also say that we should the state government, they should please look at possibility of planting ewuro alubosa for goodness sake. We can plant it here. Okay. These royal tomatoes, we can plant them here. We can plant all those things. Let's look at it. And Tadowa in charge of our research, IITA, cultivate them. And let's cultivate. If less and less of these things come from up north, we will eat well.
Laziness, because obviously when you are used to somebody handing you things, going to buy, you don't want to have your own.
Yes.
And so you use, I see a laziness of just processing, okay, how can we be self-sufficient as opposed to...
It's laziness on the part of individuals.
Because even I should be able to plant in my own house.
In my own courtyard. Before now, subsistence agriculture, we do it. You plant vegetables, you plant pepper. If you are not doing crop farming, you do livestock farming. We are just
for
one reason or the other.
Yes.
I saw the poor people thing. And this Western culture, adopt bikini, even the Western people, they are farming.
Sure.
They are farming. And but now
they are now becoming self-sufficient.
Let individuals too. Please, I want to appeal to you, individuals, me and you. Let's do something about this farming thing. If it is just a way to ugu, efo, yes. At least the money we use to buy that, it is out of your expenses.
Yes.
You are using it to feed this thing. Passively, they are growing. Because where I grew up from, a place where gbogbo agbe la nse, eyikule wa báyìí gbogbo ewébẹ̀ tá ń jẹ la agbìn. I didn't see there was a time I was telling you before we come on air that the eldest child, she got married and we didn't have to buy cow. We killed 4 good goats. And so let us all go back.
Go back to farming. I even know somebody, I tried to plant okra recently. Only one came up. I'm going to go back to, I want to plant things like ewedu. I planted ewedu. Yes, in my house. I planted okra. Good. Because there's a lady, I don't want to mention her name because obviously she hasn't paid me to do this. But if you DM me on Instagram at Ronke Giwa Onafuwa, she sells seeds in... to go seeds in. She packed it so you can get those seeds. You want to put it in your house. Ewedu, she does efo, she does ugu, she does all sorts. Yes, okra. So I bought it. It's like
we are
to go.
blessed in this nation.
Absolutely. Yes.
And having such blessed environment, we are not taking advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Everybody should be able to plant one thing or the other, or raise idea or anything, so that in that way, by the time all those ones,
Exactly. Absolutely.
But we are not doing it. No.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to the market now. And before we round off, I wanted to talk about what are the alternatives. Are there certain things, for example, so there are lots of things that have become unaffordable. Okay. But these days we try our best to make sure we have. So what are the alternatives? What are the ways that you say people can, cut out in this area, alternatives for this, and that area, etc.?
like I said just now before, let's just go this subsistence way. If you have your ewedu, I don't buy ewedu.
Wow.
I don't buy
It's at
gure.
home.
I don't buy egu. Gbogbo yẹn báyìí, you know, fresh in it. To there, to beautiful, to blossom. That's what I just cut it from fresh and I eat. If you do that, owó yẹn ti yọ kúrò no, that's number. So subsistence agriculture, we have to go back to it. That's the truth about it. Then let us patronize local, as in your in thing. Sure. When I mean local, go mean pe o ti border wọlé. Your in thing. There is the type of tomatoes we grow too here. Let's engage it.
Yes.
So then also plan your spending. That's what we do in my outfit, foods and stuff. Plan your spending. Let me give you an illustration. In a week, you want to cook. At least there's no how you won't visit the pepper seller.
Exactly.
Like 3 times in a week. And you go, tomato those avenue is a drain. It drains your money. But when you plan your spending and you buy in bulk, 500 naira, by the time you come through us, like and you buy, you get value for that 500.
How does it work? So me and my friends will just decide, you go to the market for us.
No, this is how it works. This is how it works. We don't even use market because you're saying we are going to the market. We don't use market. We buy from farmers.
Okay.
So that's why it is cheaper and you get good, as in quantity.
Right.
You get quantity now. So when we have our customers, we have a customer base, and then every month, monthly and half monthly, because you know some people may need their stock half monthly, some need it every month.
Exactly.
So at a particular time we let you know, we would have given you the prices of product. In fact, another advantage you get from us, we tell you the product in season, when it's about to go off season, that you can stock
before it goes
out of season. I know onions. If onions it go buy money. So while you were buying it, me I was just eating it. Sure, you understand? Yes. So then we now buy for you, then we share. So at the end of the day, your 500 tomatoes is like the 2,500 or 1,500 they are selling outside. So that's one way. Plan your spending. Don't encourage too much of it. Bridge the gap of the middleman, the you know.
True.
And you can't take your small money to the farm.
Yes.
You can't. You can't get your small money. It has to be in bulk. That is where this avenue. That's what we are doing.
Works for you.
That's what we are doing. So once we get you in bulk, your small money that you can't take to the farmer, we take it in bulk like that.
Right.
We go to the farm for you. We'll buy, we share, you get it.
Oh wow!
Up to livestock, chickens,
anything,
anything.
Straight from the source.
Even fish.
Wow!
You go to the Oloreja 200. You know. There's a way you can just.
It goes a long way.
Yes, you can.
Little can go a long way.
You can live like Oba with your small money. But if you have for policy, you will just be spending. It will just be going through those drains that we talked about.
Yes. Oh wow! I mean, I wish I had more time with her. As you can see, I can't believe that she's really a bit nervous to come on radio to talk. I had to sort of drag her, but she's obviously very loaded, and you're doing such a fabulous job.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful what you're doing, and I hope that you obviously get more people who, definitely be going this route instead of just buying in bits. You buy in bulk. That's the way to go. Mrs. Marvelous Anima Shao has been our guest today. She's the CEO. Are you CEO, or how do we call it? The MD CEO. MD CEO of Foods and Stuff. MD CEO of Foods and Stuff Home Delivery Service, and she got you if it comes to buying in bulk and making things a lot cheaper for you. I think someone's trying to call. Okay.
That aspect of our foods and stuff that deals with the bulk buying is what we call shop for you.
Okay. I think can we see if this person's? Let's see. Someone may want to. Hello. Good morning.
Thank God you picked my call. Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Olu.
Thank you very much. I'm so grateful. Thank God.
You have 1
didn't
minute.
let me call during the press news. I think this one is more better than press news that will just be again. Madam, I think most likely you come to this program before. I remember
She's never been here.
Yes, I think I remember. Yes, yes. Her voice is familiar on it.
Oh, she's not, but she's never been here. But go on.
Okay, in short, you said our 500 naira can be turned to 2,500. I so much appreciate you. You see, earlier in this year, let me just make it practical.
Yes.
I think God was already warning us because of this COVID-19. Earlier this year, I was thinking, what is government doing? They will say, youth don't have job. They will just be lamenting. If you take every youth unemployed to the farm, won't they farm? We are just doing lip service, as they call it. All these people, the energy that they will have used to do agriculture on official protest like pay. All the energy they will have used to include the lands are there. We are not going to rent land from China. We will just be deceiving ourselves in this country. Rhetoric.
Exactly.
The environment is what we need.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Olu. Exactly. It's not enough to just have land. As a young person, what do you do? A lot of people I know have lost plenty money.
But they want to plant. Yes. They want to go into agriculture. The energy is there, but help them to channel
Exactly.
it.
Help. That's what the government is there for.
Yes.
What is the role of the government?
Because the resources is with them. We individuals don't have that resources. So they are the ones, their responsibility is to channel it right.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Anima Shao, for being here. Thank you very much for listening today. And we hope that this has challenged you to do something, not just no longer talk, but we hope that obviously the government can listen as well and not just pay lip service to agriculture, but actually walk the walk and not just talk. All right. It's important that we are more self-sufficient here in the Southwest and stop being so reliant. Thank you so much for being a part of the program. I think you're on Instagram, I think.
Yes, Foods and Stuff NG.
Foods and Stuff
That is
NG.
FOODSNSTUFFNG.
All right. So if you have more questions, yes, Foods and Stuffs NG.
Yes,
all right. If you have more questions, unfortunately, we cannot take calls or anything. You can give her a follow on social media. All right, that's it on Beyond the Surface. Thank you for being a part of it with me. We got Tifun Tedo at 9 o'clock, and then at 10, I'll be back with the business news. I'm Ronke Giwa Onafuwa. Good morning.
Splash FM 105.5.
When malaria won't show power for your side, it gon' knock you down. I'm a temp salt gel. Me I can tell you no say.